book fair. Today we are here with a very international known author by the name of Hadley Taylor. Hadley Taylor just wrote a book recently about beers in Canada. So Hadley, tell us about something. How did you come up with this idea to write a book about the lives of beers?
The lives of beers. Oh, well, it came to me naturally, of course. When I was about 3 or 4 beers deep, as I usually am on a Friday or so, and I was just thinking, these beers have stories to tell. So why don't we just open up the top and pop the cap and tell the stories for them?
Absolutely fascinating. I think that's how this great ideas just come up. You have a beer in the evening, so to say, and it just happened. So tell us about what when you did your research and you found out more, the deeper you went into the bottle, is what was the most fascinating thing about beers you found out?
Well, naturally, I did research all over the world, which brought me to Germany here, of course. But something that I found really fascinating is that each beer likes to be treated a little differently, let's say. So Canadian beers prefer to be served much colder, whereas the German beers like to be served in larger quantities. You really just have to get to know your beer and what it prefers.
Absolutely. I think you're totally right about the German beer culture, which we are very, very proud of. I mean, I wish I could go to Canada one day and just experience the cold beer over there. So after your trip throughout all the countries with the beer, so in the end of the day, which would you say is the number one beer country in the world? And be careful, I will remind you that we're in Germany at the moment.
Well, I'll have to give it to the country that invented beers. I will say Germany because I'm surrounded by them right now. But everyone back home, you know what I really want to say.
All right, perfect. So as you can say, The History of Beers by Hadley Taylor, it's a very fascinating book. I think it's this kind of a book you read to your friends in the evening while being in a bar. So I think that's quite an original idea. Therefore, and we're sure it's going to be a bestseller. Of course, we sell it with our publisher, which is wearev1.com. So everybody, thanks for listening. And Hadley, maybe some final words?
Prost.
Exactly. Cheers. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.